We have a lot to unpack, so let's get right into it. Board with bricks. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll be reviewing some almost Lego purchases from Amazon and AliExpress. This video is not sponsored, and everything I purchased will be used for the brickhammer armies I'm currently building. First purchase is from Amazon, and it's a chariot I'm contemplating using for my Chaos Army. This cost around $30 Canadian. It contains some interesting weapons and helms in gold, which will work nicely with my Dogs of War army. Let's compare an official LEGO Knight helmet closed with this golden version. At first glance, it's very hard to see any difference. The only distinction is that LEGO does not make this helmet in this color. The real attraction here are the horses, of which there are 4 in this set, with barding. A quick look at the barding. The plastic quality seems good, as does the printing. I'll probably remove the print and paint over this, we shall see. The horses are very good quality, and they also rear. These look and feel very similar to official LEGO horses. I had some difficulty equipping the horse armor, chanfron and crinip piece. After some hostile negotiation, I did manage to put it on. Next is a massive order from AliExpress. These pieces were made in China and most mounts needed to be assembled. The first lot is grey wargs. I botched the first assembly, as you can see the distinguishable gaps between the pieces. I did have some difficulty with the first few, as the pieces are very snug. Assembling the next few went much smoother. I started first with the tail, as it's the part that gave me the most trouble. The head comes in one piece and just needs to be inserted. Once the two halves are joined with a satisfying click, attach the lower jaw and your warg is completed. There are some clear fleshing lines, but the fit is solid. I'll rebuild the first one off camera. Next lot is white wargs with creepy looking faces. The build is exactly the same, so I'll skip to glam shots of the different types of wargs I purchased. I do have one official warg, which I bought from Bricklink for $32. A set of 2 wargs from AliExpress cost me $5. Compared to the LEGO version, there is a noticeable gap in the head. Even with this, the quality is very good, and at that price, it's hard not to want to army build these. Since I'm not really sure how I want to build my orc army, I only purchased enough for a unit. In Warhammer Fantasy, orcs normally rode into battle on boars, and the ones I saw for sale didn't seem suitable. Next up are custom printed armor pieces. These are great for building out heavily armored regiments on the cheap, as they will cover any minifigure torso. These are especially useful for the Tournament Knight, also known as the Raven Knight, as each LEGO minifigure costs roughly $30. I only purchased 5, as I will be using these for regiment champions. The print quality is very good on each, with the Raven Knight armor being printed on titanium silver or pearl dark gray. Seen here equipped on a black falcon with a pig snout helmet from Brick Warriors, this warrior looks the part of a champion. The next 2 packages contain horses. First we have this beautiful black stallion with scale mail and a harness. Unlike other mounts, this one comes pre-built out of the packaging. I tried equipping the harness, but after a few attempts I decided to move on, as I won't be using these ever. These were sold in a lot of 10, with each horse costing $3. I purchased an additional horse with a different print design. I'll do some testing, as these seem a little more loose than your typical LEGO horse. Some shaking demonstrates how loose the joints are. It can rear quite easily, unlike the LEGO horse, and the connection point to the studs is not as strong. Next is a Raven Knight mount with barding. It also costs $3. I'll build this off screen in case there are any issues. A straightforward build, this horse seems better constructed than the last one. Most of these horses have a hairline split in the head. The barding is the main attraction here. It looks really good. The next package is a collection of minifigure knights. We'll start with the Raven Knights. These are very similar to the Raven Knight from LEGO Minifigure Series 20 and come in lots of 4, with each lot costing about $8. Compared to the $30 on Bricklink, this is the much more affordable option. Weirdly enough, the minifigure comes with arms disassembled. I'll fix this off screen. Fully equipped, the knight looks really good. Though in my army I'll be switching out the light nougat heads for yellow heads. This won't be too difficult apparently, as the head just popped off while trying to remove the helm. The provided head is really loose. Moving along, each knight comes with a mini Raven. Slightly annoying as I just purchased an official Lego piece for $4 from Bricklink to equip onto my Black Falcon hero. Well, it doesn't fit into the hole, so I feel slightly vindicated. Now featuring a yellow head, this looks good. Up next, more buildable horses with barding, this time for the Dragon Knights. Each one comes with a 4x6 plate. Let's move that aside. I'll build this one on screen to show how easy it is. Each one of these came with a full armor. The print on this piece is very crisp and highly detailed. Next up, some Fright Knights. Knockoffs from the LEGO Minifigure Series 19 Fright Knight. I'll quickly build the minifigure. This one also does not have the arms pre-assembled. Last piece is the plume, which simply does not fit. Some key differences from the fake version. The armor has a different bat print logo. The trans blue sword is much darker. The knee pads are a different hue. The chainmail is brighter, and the face print is less faded. Other changes include side leg and torso printing, and back leg printing as well. I'll be using these for cavalry units, so these differences won't be as noticeable. The last package is a lot of 24 horses in 4 different colors: reddish brown, white, black, and gray. Gray colored horses currently don't exist in LEGO form. These are all pre-assembled, come with a saddle, and cost $41. That is roughly $2 per horse with saddle. Each horse on Pick-a-Brick costs $7, with saddles costing $3 each. Interestingly, it comes with a 4x6 modified plate, which would not hold the horse, so I don't understand why this is included. There's not much to dislike here. It looks and feels like its LEGO counterpart, from the print to the plastic quality. Overall, I'm really satisfied with the quality and quantity purchased for this haul. For army building on a budget, this is great for starting out and wallet friendly. On that note, that's all for this video. Have you or will you purchase any off-brand LEGO to build your fantasy armies? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.